On July 6, 2008, Jeff Ramsey initially came up with the idea for a community thriving around the concept of substituting material guides for achievements. The idea was simple: a community of gamers that would help one another discover hidden achievements. During an interview with Resolution magazine, he was quoted to have said, "Trying to find information about how to get certain achievements online was a bit of a crapshoot. There are a few sites you could go and look at, but I'm kind of a visual dude, and it really helps me if I can sit down and watch a video." One of the main motivating factors for its creation was Jeff Ramsey's losing of a creative spark while working on Red vs. Blue and needing a new outlet to focus on. It was a good one, too, an untapped reservoir of content at the time. Most gamers were relatively new in using the 7th generation gaming consoles, Xbox 360 and PS3, and often games would have hidden or secret achievements, or most notably in Halo games, the descriptions on how to get the achievements were almost impossible to discern. A lot of times, the hidden achievements would just say, "This achievement is hidden, play more to unlock it," which would leave players confused and searching the internet for an answer. It was an almost perfect segue for Rooster Teeth to invest in, as by far their most dominating content at the time was the web series Red vs. Blue, and the rising surge of machinimas centering around Halo were becoming more popular. Let's Play and Achievement Hunter once dominated the charts, yet now, if you were to go to their channel,
Kai and Lindsay are not in.
What are you talking about, Kai?
Kai and Lindsay's names were red.
I pressed the button first. I'm right here.
For this part, I decided to go a year out into their statistics just to see how many views they would get on average. And at about a year out, you can see that they almost don't seem to be posting about video games anymore. And most of their views are very, very low. 20,000, 60,000. Most of their recorded Let's Plays include some sort of sponsorship as the incentive for playing the game.
What's up, everybody? We are playing Rainbow Six Extraction. I've got Joe, I've got Trevor.
Howdy.
Hello.
And real quick, I just want to say thanks to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video. Click the link in the description.
Eon Drive, and this video is sponsored by Critical Reflex, the makers of the game, and we are very, very excited to play it.
Go to expressvpn.com/let's play today.
All right, so this is versus episode
Seven.
Seven. Episode 7. Last week. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, oops. Shit.
What did you just do?
Nothing.
Did you just skip a 10?
God damn it.
How did you do that?
With most viewership not reaching 100,000 views and a clear decline in subscriber base. So, why did this happen? Or more importantly, how did this happen?
We're playing Knight's Quest Episode 1.
1,000 gamer score for
1,000
this one
gamer
episode.
score.
Means this game's gonna be 5,000 gamer score when it's all said.
And this is for 2 achievements that I already missed because we were talking over it. So look at the title of the video. Napping on the Job, I believe, is the first one. So this is one of the first beds, or the very first bed you can nap this.
Entirely missable, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, I played through the whole prologue, got 0 achievements.
55 gamer score for taking a brief nap. That's pretty incredible.
Initially, Achievement Hunter and the subsequent community-fueled Achievement Hunter were relatively straightforward with their videos, how-tos, achievements, and not much else. It wasn't until December 2011 that Achievement Hunter would stumble on their new niche and create Let's Play videos. At the time, Let's Play videos were still a relatively growing niche without much pollution from various other content creators. They would go on to post various videos weekly and center their content around Minecraft. At this time, the inception of the crew was almost complete. Jeff Ramsey and Jack Patillo were spearheading the effort as the hiring supervisors, hiring Ryan Haywood from a Craigslist ad in June of earlier that year. Michael Jones, Gavin Free, and Ray Narvaez Jr. not soon after would be hired throughout 2012.
Hey, what's up?
Lights was right over there.
Oh, okay. Hey, we're in our new office, the new Achievement Hunter office. I'll pan around here. Jeff, hold on to this.
Happy 4th of July!
So this is the very first video on the YouTube/Achievement Hunter channel.
Woo! Cheers!
Thank you if you've made it this far. You know, hopefully you'll continue following us. Hopefully you've subscribed already.
Somehow, Rooster Teeth had assembled the holy grail of cohesive personalities. The crew had become more than just a group of employees working together to their fans. Instead, they became a family. Jeff Ramsey was the disappointed father, often flabbergasted at his employees' decisions and/or stupidity. Jack Patillo was the nagging mother who insisted on following rules and meeting deadlines. Michael Jones was the older brother, often picking on the younger siblings. Gavin Free was the younger brother, prone to mischief and general tomfoolery. Ray Narvaez Jr. was the quiet middle child that excelled at everything. And Ryan Haywood was the creepy uncle. But as we all know, families are often filled with secrets and ripe with drama. Things are not always as they appear on the surface. If you go back and watch through a lot of their early videos, Achievement Hunter did genuinely seem like they enjoyed playing video games with each other.
Alright, versus week 13.
You know what that
Ray,
was?
you're the champion.
That was the Age Office Tornado.
I'm gonna take the belt. He's riled up. I'm gonna take the belt back.
I'm
Stupid
taking-
shirt. Good shirt.
It's Slowbro.
Champion, challenger. What's a slow bro?
It's a Pokemon.
Alright, that's
Slowpoke.
So,
However, as time went on, it became increasingly obvious that, as their responsibilities mounted and the repetition and demand for weekly content climbed, so did their passion for playing video games decline. April 17th, 2015 could easily be traced as one of the defining moments that led to the downfall of the Achievement Hunter legacy. Ray Narvaez Jr. had decided to leave the game once and for all. Episode 151 of the Minecraft Let's Play series is a bittersweet moment for any diehard fan at the time.
And
Right
we'll
there.
pick someone new.
Yeah.
Bye, Ray. I hope your death gets
Bye. Jesus Christ.
better. God.
Ray, hopefully I'll see you
I'll
again.
take one.
You know, more so in the last 3 years. We had a pretty good run before that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm looking forward to maybe seeing you more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
literally live 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
You guys live in the same apartment
We
complex,
do.
right?
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going in.
I'll drink the
I'm
water
not
for
coming
you.
back.
Bye, Ray. Let me know what the outside water's like.
I will.
Goodbye, Ray.
Bye,
Bye, Ray.
Here.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care, buddy.
It did not come as a surprise though. Ray had been noticeably burnt out, or just wholly uninterested in the content he was producing with the Achievement Hunter group. Many fans suspected his inevitable splitting from the company, and that would later be confirmed with the release of this video. For Ray, it was more important to do what made him happy, and always having a deadline and being unable to play the games he wanted to play, it made gaming more of a job rather than a hobby. He left the crew to pursue his own career, making his own content, and is now currently streaming on Twitch, where he can still be found to this day if you're interested. They left on good terms, and to all of our knowledge, are still on relatively good terms. However, the content took a noticeable shift. Ray was sourced as being the one that was good at video games, and his loss was a heavy toll. Still, the Achievement Hunter crew had plenty of talent to work with, namely with Ryan on his Mad King arc, and Gavin and Michael being a pure comedic duo. With Ray out of the picture, the empty slot was filled by Jeremy Dooley, who had been hired in 2014 and made an occasional appearance throughout the series. The channel maintained its integrity until not long after the official integration of the Funhouse into the Rooster Teeth sphere of influence. As we all know, the brief rises are only followed by continuous crashes until the rises are no longer high enough to tip the scale. There was a typical formula for videos. Achievement Hunter would post a Let's Play the audience was familiar with the people the audience knew, and it would do well.
Clip feature for RTTV. So that way, everybody watches clips of their favorite highlights, just like Twitch. Oh, I guess
I got
I'll
it
just wait.
noted, boss.
With tethers when we did a few trial runs, so do you
Yeah.
want to do that again? I mean, like
I'll be on
oxygen's your
Tether.
thing.
Yeah, let me go find some. What is it called? Composite, I believe.
Compound. Thank you. Misunderstood and smelly in their time. Now here, let's see. Over here, I saw that you can go fishing. We tried this beforehand. I want to see if I can do this a little bit real quick.
Do we need...
And then if this fails, okay.
They would then post something the audience wasn't familiar with and have people the audience didn't know, and it would do okay.
Jumping from one guardian to another. Yeah, we got a little graphic right there.
Oh, that's cool. What the hell?
Yeah, just
This is not uncommon with companies and is especially not uncommon among YouTube channels. The typical formula involves wanting to maintain your current subscriber base and grow it at the same time. However, your sphere of influence is limited to the reach that your channel has, so you are left with two options. Create new content to reach new viewers and risk losing your current subscriber base, or continue making the same content you've always made and risk your content becoming stale, or worse, yourself burnt out. In a perfect world, the sphere of influence could be maintained while trying to reach new viewers, but that is not always the case. Achievement Hunter began to shift their content for a variety of reasons, but only two that I can think of actually stand out: the availability of the cast and crew at the time, and the crew becoming burnt out from all the different series that they were trying to make. So, to alleviate the burden, they began to outsource help. In the very beginning of Achievement Hunter and the Let's Play series with Minecraft, Gavin and Jeff would be the ones that would build all of their elaborate pranks or games.
That's Busha Boy right there. Alright, so we'll start with my house.
What is the land around it? What's the...
But near the end of its lifespan, they had an entire sub-team dedicated to doing just that, along with mediating the rules and how the games would be played. Instead of limiting the number of series and focusing on what the audience enjoyed, the dynamic of the Achievement Hunter crew themselves, they decided to try and substitute and expand. The expanse would lead to its inevitable collapse. Achievement Hunter, Let's Play, and Funhouse had fallen to the background noise, relatively not taking center stage as Rooster Teeth promoted podcasts, their animated series Ruby and Next Gen, and the individual members of their crew had their own lives to prioritize. The timeline would be wholly uneventful until October 6, 2020. James Ryan Haywood would announce his departure from Rooster Teeth following a string of allegations from several female fans involving sexual harassment, manipulation, and otherwise infidelity. With Ryan's departure, 2 of the original 6 are now gone. Only Ryan left a gaping, infested wound instead of just somber memories behind. Achievement Hunter was originally meant to be a community bent on helping each other, and when one of the figureheads of that very organization are revealed to have been manipulating the community for sexual gain, it is not a good look. Huge dips in subscribers and viewership followed after the Ryan Haywood situation, across almost every media platform Ryan had been even remotely associated with. His former coworkers and colleagues vocalized their disgust with him and apologized to their fans, but the damage had been done. On average, Achievement Hunter and Let's Play hemorrhage 10,000 subscribers a month, and their overall viewership is only a shadow of its former self. The newest videos are flooded with new people, and on average their monthly posts rarely exceed the threshold their old videos used to do individually. Occasionally Michael and Gavin will make an appearance, skyrocket the views, and that is about it. The cycle continues. So the question becomes, why did this happen to Achievement Hunter? Was it a steady progression, or was it the sudden wildfire from the Haywood situation that caused this? Unfortunately for me, the answer lies in the audience themselves. I certainly noticed the content I used to enjoy when I was a teenager is nowhere near the same content that I consume now. The problem with having an audience of younger people is that they will eventually get older. They begin to follow you on other platforms of media, where these friendly personalities that are put on before the camera are not always present. Achievement Hunter was not unique in the sense that their audience grew up with them and has since either moved on to another platform or just no longer enjoys the content they produce. This has happened with several once popular YouTubers who have now lost touch with most of their younger audiences, all of whom now find the content produced immature or just not as funny as it used to be. An example of this can be seen in Stampy, a YouTuber who saw a meteoric rise through Minecraft only to have his once children subscriber base grow up and simply lose interest. This, combined with his own lack of interest in creating more videos, led to the stagnation of a once thriving channel. Where once upon a time their Let's Plays and achievement guides were the only real stick of the group, now they have diversified not only their content, but the producers of said content. There is always a new face with the content, and it's hard to adjust an audience without losing most of them in the process. This is a natural process for productions that have become far more successful than originally intended. Channels like Binging with Babish, now Babish's Culinary Universe, have successfully rebranded and managed to bring on new faces seamlessly. Though that could be because the content has remained wholly scaled still the same, just with new voices, faces, and food. Achievement Hunter, on the contrary, has a variety of content that was built on a few faces. Their audience grew older, the new faces coming in were unfamiliar, and the erratic content still seemed geared at a younger audience. This, coupled with the gutting events of Monty Oham's passing, Ray Narvaez Jr. leaving the company, and Ryan Haywood's recent scandals have led to the original crew of Achievement Hunter being a shadow of its former self. They came for the achievements, but stayed for the crew. When the crew changed and the achievements became something readily available on a lot of channels that would post 1-minute videos specifically geared towards one achievement, their growth stagnated. The recent controversy of Ryan Haywood had the audience asking themselves one simple question. I've been watching these guys since I was a kid, but how much do I actually know about them? The answer is, unsurprisingly, not much at all. We are privy to a snap of their personal lives, one that has been filtered or edited to determine the appropriate nature of the content. We associate the good things they say or do with their positive personality. but don't really consider that it all might just be on for the camera. When we are given a dose of reality, a glimpse into who these people actually are, we are disappointed. Disappointed because they are people, just like us. They make bad decisions, they aren't always happy and cheery, and they might not even like each other as much as we were once led to believe. The changing state of YouTube's game content has a clear outline. You are either good at the game and have a large fan base that allows you to rinse and repeat the same tried and true content creation method.
YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen. Alright, today's video. YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen. In today's YouTube upload. YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen.
Or you are funny and add in personalized edits that let your audience meme with you. There's a subculture of gaming videos that are directed purely at children, but let's be honest, not even teenagers would watch those videos. Achievement Hunter still seems to be trying to maintain the community and family-friendly feel of their gaming content, which seems to be in a death spiral of boring. Despite this, Achievement Hunter and the Let's Play series, as sibling branches of Rooster Teeth, assisted in massive charity events known as Extra Life and raised nearly $8 million between 2014 and 2020. They were undoubtedly some great times and undoubtedly some dark times. The conclusion is up to you, the audience, the fan. For me, I remember being a teenager, getting up early for a job that I hated in my empty apartment, making myself some instant coffee on the stovetop, and sitting down with my cheap laptop to enjoy the newest video posted by Achievement Hunter. I remember laughing and smiling. I remember feeling like this gang of dudes was the friends that I had never been able to make, playing video games that I couldn't afford. They lived a life I had always dreamed of, playing games for a living. I definitely never felt like I had a seat at the table, but in those moments I felt a genuine sense of happiness. Now, when I look back, I only feel a vague nostalgia. I glimpse into the records of the old videos I used to enjoy and wonder why I ever did in the first place. I understand now that part of growing up is losing bits and pieces of yourself that once made you happy. Though you may try as hard as you can to hold on to them, they will come and go as the years pass. I'm thankful for once having enjoyed their content as a growing person, and now, as an adult, I wish for their individual happiness and success. But for me, as a member of the audience, this is no longer the thing that I used to enjoy. And it is time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this. And if you are feeling super generous, you can pop over to my Twitch and drop me a follow there too. I have a separate channel strictly for gaming that I will also be linking down below. Thanks again, and see you in the next one.